Good afternoon. My name is Officer Jose Barnes with the California Highway Patrol, Public Information Office. This morning we had an incident at approximately 2:45. There was a unit from the West Valley area traveling southbound on the 405 just north of Skirball Center Drive, where they observed a red Mustang on the right shoulder. They pulled up behind the vehicle. They noticed that the airbags were deployed. Once they exited the vehicle, they also observed a male outside of the car. At that point, that male reached into the vehicle, pulled out a pistol, and started shooting at the officers. The officers then returned fire, and that's when they shot the suspect. The officers made sure the scene was clear before they went and rendered aid on the suspect until they got relieved by the LA City Fire Department. That suspect was transported to UCLA Medical Hospital, and we don't know his condition at this time. The officers were not injured. The only thing that was damaged was the patrol car took some rounds from the suspect.
Any words exchanged, officer, before they got fired?
Not to my knowledge. It happened very quickly. As like I said, they got out of the vehicle, and that's when the suspect reached into the car, pulled out a gun, and started shooting at the officers.
So I'm going to ask this politely. I'm not trying to be antagonistic or anything, but why did it take 10 hours to get this? I mean, not for my sake or my coworkers' sake, but for the sake of all of the people that travel on this freeway. You know, why couldn't we get the information sooner so that people could avoid this?
It's an ongoing investigation, so there's certain details that we can't release right away just because it's an ongoing investigation, so it takes a little bit longer than it would if it was something like a traffic collision or other incident. But when it's an officer-involved shooting, there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of investigators that have to do their job before they actually can release any kind of information.
So you're saying, officer, that they approached the vehicle and the suspect just opened fire?
Yes.
No warning?
Yes, so they observed that the vehicle was on the right shoulder, stalled out. Well, it was stopped, so they noticed that the airbags were deployed, and that's when they saw the male adult outside of the car. When they were going to do a welfare check, make sure he was okay, that's when he reached into the vehicle, pulled out a gun, and started shooting at the officers.
So how many shots were fired?
It's still an investigation. We don't know exactly how many shots were fired. I know the suspect shot a couple rounds towards our officers, and then the officers responded with shooting multiple rounds at the suspect, which they were able to they hit the suspect, and that's where he went down and they stopped shooting.
Would you describe it as a shootout? They were shooting at each other?
Yes, the suspect pulled out a gun, started shooting at the officers, and that's when the officers shot back.
How do you train for those kinds of scenarios? I mean, I imagine that's every officer's concern or worst nightmare.
Absolutely. It's the training at the academy. We have training at the area offices, so it's an ongoing training for us for situations like that. We have to go to range and qualify, so it's an ongoing training throughout the whole career as a CHP officer. So it's an ongoing thing. Like I said, we do scenarios, sterile environments for situations just like this, because every situation is different. The officers didn't know this person was going to pull out a gun until they actually saw the gun and started taking rounds themselves.
So how far apart were they approximately?
Approximately, I don't have that detail because I didn't take the measurements. I was on scene, but again, that's part of the investigation.
Typically pull up fairly close to a vehicle.
Pretty much because they saw the vehicle, it was on the right shoulder, and they noticed that the airbags, so they wanted to make sure that the person that was there check on his welfare, make sure he was okay. So at that point, that's when that suspect reached into the car and started shooting at the officers.
All right, 10 hours after that incident, the CHP finally detailing what shut down the 405 this morning. Officers responding to a disabled vehicle. They saw a person outside that car. They said he pulled out a gun, and they returned fire. That suspect now at the UCLA Medical Center. You heard Phil Schuman there earlier. He's going to have a full report coming up on the Fox 11 News at 5 o'clock. We'll be right back after.